Well, got kind of a treat for you guys for this video just starting off. I'm going to be using this program a little bit more as we go through the remainder of the series here. Like I said, I don't plan to cut this fortress short anytime. We're going to be sticking with Shovecopper and 31.18 probably for the foreseeable future, unless we just, somehow manage to get ourselves wiped out and destroyed. But we're at Shovecopper right now, and I'm going to give you guys kind of a little 3D overview of what the fortress looks like as the sun sets. You can see the beautiful stars coming out over our wonderful kingdom. The desert landscape, barren and nasty. And right there in the center, there's our volcano that we've been slowly shaping. You can see the flat sides of stone there. Let's see, let's zoom in a little bit closer here. You can see this whole massive section. Yeah, that's what we've been carving out. It's on this level right now, so it's just completely flat. And I'm going to continue to mine it out and eventually just have nothing but this massive naked pillar of stone jutting out of the ground. It's going to take some time though. We've still got this whole side over here to start chopping away at as well. You can see at the top of the volcano here, here's that platform that I built up there. I don't know why. I don't know if we'll ever use it. But it's there. It's got that central stairwell that leads down right through the heart of all of our base. We'll check that out. And this little icon here, this little 3D piece, this is what a fortification looks like in this program. By the way, I don't think I mentioned it yet, but the name of this program is Overseer Project Ogreseer. Should have a link in the description for this video. But our dwarfs can stand right here and they can fire arrows down, way down there below. They probably won't because they won't have the vision to see that far, but we can imagine that they will. This in the bottom, this will be in the bottom right, or the bottom right corner of the screen on the 2D map. This is that little pillar of rock that's just jutting out. We could mine our way over to it and fortify it, turn it into some type of military base. We may actually do that. It's mostly stone, I believe, so we could still shape it and do something with it. Do have plans for it. And way over here, here's the front of our base. Can't see the road, unfortunately. Maybe once we build it out of brick it'll show up. But here it is, in all of its majestic glory, entering the volcano. Also can't see the magma yet, which is kind of a shame. Down there would be the magma, of course, but it's not there. And the drawbridge is up, so we've got that nice little gap to just shoot across. Continue on through the front here. You could be following along on this too on the 2D map that I've uploaded to that DF map site. I'll have a link to that down there too probably. But here we go. We've come across the bridge. If we go this way, I don't know if it'll show up in the video or not, but right here you can see the main central stairwell to our base. You can take it all the way up to the crypts or all the way down to the caverns. This section over here, there's nothing there. But you know what? Let's go back to the central stairwell, and we're going to take it up one floor. Kind of hard to navigate. There we go. Now we're up one floor. Everything kind of blends in. This right here, if I'm not mistaken, this is the long tunnel, the long hallway that leads to our barracks. Here we go. Like I said, I don't know if you can see that or not. Colors kind of blend together. But on the 2D map, that's the long hallway that has all of the divots in the walls. I forgot what they're called. But you can take it out, and this is, the entrance to Shovecopper. This is the little guardian gate where our warriors train. They step out into the open, into the clear sky above, and combat with the damn bastard sun as it rises every day. If they get tired of the sun, they can come over here and train in the shade. In this little room right here, this is the civilian training area. It's the room that has all of the training dummies in it. Civilians that are off duty, they can go there and they can train. And over here, this is the other part of the barracks where the majority of the recruits seem to stand when they train. It's out in the open as well. They can see gold sticking in some of the sides of the walls. It's a beautiful place, a beautiful home. Let's see, we're just going to jump over the edge here. We're going to dive down into the volcano. This is the very bottom of the magma ocean. Right here. You can actually swim down in it, and you can see the pillars that actually jut out and we can mine into. You can also, if we wanted to be cheaters, we could use this program to find out where the adamantine is early on. Let's go a little bit lower and actually go down to the depths of hell. Yep, you can also see hell with this. Even though we haven't got there yet, let's be serious, guys. We know it's there. We've all played Dwarf Fortress enough that this isn't a spoiler. But this is what hell looks like. And we're going to go down there at some point, attempt to colonize it, like we always do. You can see all of the caverns up above. There's an adamantine spire jutting out of the magma sea. Look at all of that adamantine. No telling where that is, which one that is. I'm not going to match it up. There's another one in the distance jutting out like a tornado, waiting for you to tap into its wealth and unleash its vengeance and fury. So that's what our map looks like in 3D. It's not the most elegant program, but it does do a decent job of conveying what the landscape looks like. This is a cavern layer, I don't know which one. But this is what our dwarfs run around in and fight cave spiders in, shoot arrows into the ceiling, spill their blood fighting forgotten beasts. There's magma right there. What is this? What did I build here? Ooh, this is our forge then. So this is a magma pipe here. And this floor plan right here with all these little holes in it, this is where our smelters are, our furnaces are. This is where our industry operation is. Just kind of bump into stuff that we've built. So let's see. We'll go down into this main hallway here. This way would lead deeper into the caverns. This way right here leads back to the central stairwell. Let's take that up a couple levels actually. There we go. No idea where we're at now. There's a side room here. It's got some type of metal. Some cobaltite probably. A long hallway there. I don't recognize my own fortress. Let's go down this tunnel. What do we got here? Nothing. So yeah, I guess that's it, you know. You get a decent idea of what this program can do. Download it, check out your fortresses. I'll be using this in the upcoming videos, especially once we start really shaping the volcano up above. Seeing what we can turn it into. Maybe, like I said, maybe a giant pickaxe raising out of the ground. Somehow, if I get dedicated again, build a huge magma pump stack and make it drip magma all over the place. I don't know. Provided I don't go and get ourselves killed on this map. There's no telling what we could do. I'll see you back at Shove Copper though, the 2D version. We're done with this world for a bit. Okay, well, welcome back to the fortress. It is 10th Moonstone, 1082, early winter, and we've got a new baby who's just been welcomed into the fortress here. It's Rith Elidcool. Rith Rule Wills. He has dreams of being a ruler someday, perhaps, with a name like that. But he was delivered by Firestar III. Firestar has been pregnant for, you know, the regular amount of time it takes for a dwarf to carry a child, and decided, you know what, I'm a surgeon, I'm going to be training surgery, why not just give myself a C-section? And she did, right while training surgery. So congratulations to you, Firestar. Did you get any surgery points for that? You're a proficient surgeon. You didn't even need anyone else there with you. Let's see. Where's the baby at? There's Rith. Rith, your parents are Firestar and Three Toe. You worship Omer, Godum, and Dolek. Godum's really the only one I still remember, the god of nightmares. Dolek is associated with thunder, and Omer is associated with jewels. What are we gonna name you? 3-star, maybe? Fire Toe? Toe Fire, Toe Star? 3 Fire, Fire 3? How about Fire Toe? You're gonna be the Dwarf Fire Toe. Where's your name at? Fire Toe, baby. There you go. And if you live long enough, of course, you'll lose the baby tag. And then you can integrate fully into Dwarven culture and civilization here at Shove Copper by being thrown into the military. Speaking of military, I still don't know what we're going to do about this outside situation. The werewolves are still all over the place, squad there. The flying snake men are soaring through the air outside. There's a dead dwarf clutching an anvil. He hoped to deliver it, not to us, but to somebody, and his dreams are crushed. 3 squads of werewolves to the north, 4 squads. And Nighthawk, Tom York, a whole bunch of other dwarfs are all sparring, training with each other, waiting and preparing for the day that they're going to be called to action. Like I said, I'm just waiting to see what the bodies do of the dwarfs outside. If the ghosts keep rising up, and if they do decide to slow down our operation here, I'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge and scramble the military. For the time being, though, I'm going to allow the dwarfs to continue mingling with each other, training their skills and preparing for that horrible, fateful day should it ever arrive. It's 12th Moonstone, 1082, early winter, and the military and everyone else is just biding their time. Well, I guess it's just that, type of season, the season of love again, sweeping through the fortress. It's 17th Opal Midwinter, and we've had another wonderful baby delivered to us by Dion the 4th. Where is that baby at? Right there on Dion. The baby's name is Dumont Cudgel Noiseless, and let's take a closer look at that. The mother is Dion, and the father is Ernest McHatchet. Yes, it's got two older sisters, actually. Let's see, Trongan and Lord British, and he's quite religious, worshipping 3 gods. The god of Ugash, who is associated with caverns, mountains, and of the earth. Arist, associated with death, war, and fortresses. And Dolek, the god of thunder. Well, I don't really know what we should name this baby. I mean, Ernest McHatchet, how do you combine that with Dion? It's kind of a tough one. I think I'll actually, you know what, I'm going to ask Dion in the comments what we want, or in a private message or something, what I want that baby named, what he wants it to be named. In case you don't know, I'm Ernest McHatchet in Ultima Online, and yeah, Dion is Dion. So, it's 17th Opal. The dwarves are still mingling, they've got plenty of free time. I'm not assigning anything, making them do anything. Really, I'm just letting the game run in the background right now, and I have it set up to pause and alert me if anything significant happens, like babies or battle or something like that. So far it doesn't, and we're just holed up inside, riding the siege out. And I'm gonna let the dwarves get back to it. Well, we've got an unwelcome visitor here. The forgotten beast Kona has arrived, a towering feathered rabbit. It has 4 long spiraling horns jutting out from its head, and it squirms and fidgets. It also has cobalt feathers that are long and broad. And of course, it has deadly dust. There it is. It doesn't have wings, thankfully, so it can't fly. Kona, the forgotten beast. A piddly little rabbit. And, well, I bet you it can swim. So, it's going to be coming down to the killing fields here. A, B, C, D. Actually, you know what? A, B, and all of our old squads, they've served their time fighting deadly dust and deadly blood creatures. We're going to send the 10 inks. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's cancel them. I don't want those squads doing anything. So deselect them, make sure they're not selected. We're going to have the 10 inks, the armored crescents. We'll move them right there. We're going to have our archer squad, the archers of shooting, stationed back there. And the present axes. We'll move them down towards the front right there. So we'll scramble just a few squads, not everybody yet. If worse comes to worse, we will scramble everyone. It is 28th Opal 1082, midwinter, and Kona the Rabbit has arrived. It's over there on the edge right now where that lizard man civilization was before. Let's see, any of our military scrambled down there yet? No. I'm cutting out some of the rock pillars here. I'm starting to mine out as well some more ore that's in the wall. This is sapphirite. There's also galena down here that I want to mine out. There's more sapphirite over here. Just gonna be chasing the ore, seeing where it goes. Here's cobaltite, that blue stone there. More sapphirite there. More cobalt over here. Gonna have full suits of armor for everyone in a couple years. It's not gonna be instant. Where'd you go, Kona? He might have disappeared off into the darkness over here. Let's see. Pull up our unit screen here. Of course, we've got all the invaders outside still. Bowmen, axemen, lizardfolk, mystics. Look at all those bowmen. They would just completely fill entire squads full of arrows before we could even get to them. Whole squads of elite werewolf wrestlers waiting to rip you limb from limb and shred you. 2 uninvited guests. There's Kangaroo and Shazdajvaz. I do not have... There it is, there's Kona. Oh, I don't know how I didn't see him just blending in there to the mushrooms. But there he is. Come on, Kona. Come over to us. I just want to hang out and say hello. Let's actually get some miners. I want to set up a route over there. So we'll dig a 2-wide tunnel. Just like that. And we'll mine this through. That way we can send some military squads over there. Maybe to try to lure the beast out. There it is. It's slowly moving away from us. Quit running! Quit running, rabbit! There's not a whole lot else going on in the fortress. Like I said, things are just set up now. Everything's pretty much established how I want it to be for the time being. Do still have plenty of stuff I want to build, like I'm going to eventually be decorating this and shaping this into the altar of war. You know what also? We haven't used a theater yet. Let's perform a drama. We'll just set that up, schedule that for one drama, and check on that here in a moment. I haven't actually done a theater play yet. I don't know if people will actually show up to watch it or if it's just going to be like one dwarf standing up on the stage reading some old dwarven Shakespeare, Beard Spear. We'll find out what they're doing. Kona, where did you go? Yeah, no idea where Kona went. Is he waiting to ambush us? We're pretty close to breaching through the wall here. It's Kefka ink keys, mining it out right now. And there's 3 more slots waiting to be designated out. In the front comes Daft Punk, then Cicero, the 4th, and behind him is the Catfish Heat Labor. Mine the shaft, boys. Dig it out. Well, the rabbit is back here somewhere, I think. My eyes have not adjusted to reading this alphabet graphic tile soup yet. Oh well, I'm gonna just, let the dwarves continue to work over there, and whenever we get into combat with Kona, wherever it ends up at, it's running away this way. Damn. Okay. Never mind, I won't take a break. We're gonna scramble more military over here. Where's our squads at? We're gonna send The Cradled Bolts, another archer squad. We'll send them... Oh man. We'll send them over to this ledge right here. If I send them too far, if I send them down here, it's so thick with trees that they won't be able to even shoot. The Barricaded Orders, we're going to send them down there to the flat. The Voices of Creation, we'll send them down there to the flat as well. And the Walls of Order, we're going to, how about move them back here? They can provide protection for our archers. So we've got Kona. If I can find him, there he is. We've got Kona pinched into kind of a trap. He's not going to be able to sneak around us and attack our fortress from a weak point. We've got... Okay, that tunnel's dug out then. We've got the whole path over there. I'm going to put some axe cutters to clearing away these trees. If we ever do have to fight over here, damn it, I want it to be kind of flat ground. I don't want the beast to be able to hide around every last corner. Are these the Lizardman corpse? A Reptile Man, yeah. Rest in peace, Reptile Man civilization. I would have let you live in peace over there. Fortunately, the Forgotten Beast had other plans. So there's Kona. He's come on land. He's shaking himself off, spraying water, licking his paws. Oh, this is going to be bad. We're going to lose a lot of dwarves here because I'm not going to bother to reset them up yet. Who is that? Dowd Pride. Copper, cobalt, copper, cobalt shield. Your skills, let's find out how skilled you are. Dabbling swords dwarf, a legendary miner though, ouch. Behind you, there's Nighthawk and Wedge. A whole bunch of cannon fodder. Glenforth, he charges forward. And there you go. Coda has seen you and you've charged after him. Let me get my combat window up. Dowd Pride's caught in the cloud of Forgotten Beast extract. Dowd Pride kicks the beast in the left rear leg, bruising the muscle and the bone. Dowd Pride slams against the wall. Let's see. Something with your torso. The Forgotten Beast stands up. I think you're on top of it, maybe. No? Where is the Forgotten Beast? He's up here. So... D, E, F, G. I'm just gonna give the kill order. Everyone kill this damn thing. You 4 squads that are sent over there, get over there and just crush that beast. Oh no, Dowd Pride, where did you go? I think you're heading back, probably towards the hospital. Kill Kona, no, you're falling back in with your squad. You've regathered your senses. Mr. Insane's caught in the cloud of Forgotten Beast extract. Anybody manage to land a blow? Let's say Mr. Insane gets hit in the body part, but it's deflected by his copper greaves. I don't think anybody got a hit on the Forgotten Beast before the dust decided to just light them up. Forgotten Beast is caught in the cloud of its own extract. Lock Cole stabs the Forgotten Beast in the upper body from behind with the copper short sword. It rips through the muscle, the sinew. Blood sprays all over the place. Rabbit fur flies through the air. And let's see, somebody got the kill. Urst McHatchett's left leg takes the full force of the impact. Urst McHatchett. Check this. Nighthawk, you're no longer stunned. You got slammed into obstacles. Okay, where's the Forgotten Beast at? The Forgotten Beast slams into an obstacle. Perhaps killed by his own extract. Forgotten Beast's left rear leg takes the full force of the impact. I think the Forgotten Beast killed himself. We'll unpause it here. Oh, everyone hold your breath. If it's the deadliest deadly extract, all these dwarfs are going to start dying in about 6 seconds. Completely paralyzed, completely paralyzed. Everyone's becoming fucking completely paralyzed. D, E, F, G, H. Everyone stand down. H, I, J, stand down. J, stand down. J, J, J. There we go. Oh, fudge. So all these dwarfs are going to start dying. They're completely paralyzed. They can't breathe. They're winded. Their lungs are no longer working. Let's just take a look at everyone who's about ready to die here. Nighthawk, gonna die. Mr. Insane, gonna die. Ernest Hatchet, Die Jaws. You didn't get to spend too much time with your lover Dion, but you pumped out a couple kids. And now you're gonna die. There's Glenn. Ernest McJello Snark, you survived. You're not paralyzed or wounded. Cappy and non-paralyzed and winded. Anyone up here? 3-man, 7-5, you're gonna die. There's McShanky. He's fine. Wedge, you're fine. What are those? Running along the wall. We've got giant rats running along the wall here. Oh no. Cappy and Non, you're the first to suffocate. Rest in peace, brave warrior. Brave dwarven warrior. We'll claim all the body parts here. Claim everything. Ernest Hatchet, he's suffocated now. Damn. Glenn the Fourth, you've suffocated. Coughed and wheezed one last time and then closed your eyes. Mr. Insane, you're gone, no longer with us. Oh, Nighthawk, are you gonna be next? No, and Lock Cole died. I think Lock Cole actually got the kill on the Forgotten Beast because he was missing his name when he died. Oh, man. Oh no, Irelisi the Fourth, you died. You were stumbling back to the base. You were walking back whenever you gave in. And Nighthawk, you're done for. So we'll claim all of these bodies here. And you know what? I'm actually going to send a military squad to chop down all of the trees on this battle flat here. Chop down all of the trees over there as well. This is going to be apparently another heavy location. Oh no, and McShanky, you've died. You suffocated. While you were trying to pick up one of the bodies, you inhaled a huge chunk of dust. And it killed you as well. 3-man, 7-5, rest in peace. Do I need to claim anything else over here? I think that's it. Man, we lost 9 dwarfs. Went from 120 dwarfs to 111. Well, rest in peace to everyone who died, everyone who gave their lives to kill that bastard beast. Let's see. These squads got hit the hardest. The Walls of Order lost 3. The Cradled Bolts, our archers, they lost 3. We'll have to train more of them. Voices of Creation and the Barricaded Orders both lost 1. You know what, let's do promotions right now. And the Voices of Creation, we need 1 recruit. That's the Urist squad. I don't think we have any Urists who aren't actively in the military right now. So who's going to go into the Urist squad? How about Calrog Man, an adequate swords dwarf? There you go. You can take over for McHatchet. The Walls of Order, man, led by Hippo Man. He survived. He lived through that combat as well. And let's see, who will we put in there? Edgar Figaro, a Nova swords dwarf. He can go in. Who's not in a squad? RAR 360. You're a skilled wrestler. You can go into that squad, yeah. RAR 359 is still paralyzed and then stuck in a hospital bed, probably for life. Mage Reborn, you're an adequate swords dwarf. We'll put you in there. You can train with Shatari and Hippo Man, the 2 veterans of the squad now. The Barricaded Order has lost their leader. Let's see, who's going to lead the NPC squad? You know, we're going to put Ronald McDonald, an adequate fighter. He can be the leader of the Barricaded Orders. The Cradled Bolts. Do we have any archers that are not in a squad? No relevant skills? No. How about Napoleon the Fourth, a proficient swords dwarf? No. A novice swords dwarf? I don't want someone who's actually got combat skills to go in there and start training with a bow. Nami the Fourth, you can go in there and learn how to use a bow. It'll be your first weapon. You're a fresh, clean slate. Greybeard, Nova Swords Dwarf. Vix, you can go in there. How about Michael Thornton, you're a Nova Swords Dwarf. Jello Snark, you're in a squad. Lord Blackthorn, you can go be an archer. And is that it? I think everybody's got 5 now. Okay, all squads are back up to full maximum capacity. We'll gather the bodies here, bury the dead, wash the blood and meat chunks and poisonous extract out of their clothing and armor, and then pass that on to the recruits who stepped up to take their place. It is 11th Obsidian late winter. The sieges are still going on outside. The werewolves and lizard fiends have free reign out there, along with the camels that seem to be mingling just fine with the werewolves. I'm gonna let the dwarfs gather their senses and spend some time with their dead loved ones. And we'll come back whenever Chef Copper demands our attention again. A wartime update here for all the dwarfs paying attention. Another vile force of darkness has arrived outside our doorsteps. Looks like it's another squad of werewolves to the south. It's gotta be new werewolves. All of the old werewolf groups are currently merging on a batch of illithids that sprang from ambush. The flying lizard cave swallow riders are gone, yeah. 2 more squads of werewolves arrived. Both from the south. They're southern werewolves. Hippo Man and Edgar are sparring. So, nothing too major. It's 18th Obsidian late winter. And yeah, this is what we can look forward to soon. We're going to be testing our dwarven strength against the full force of the outside world. Actually, it looks like they're leaving. Yep, there they go. They're packing up. And they're going to journey someplace else. Perhaps go eat some small villages along the river. They're obviously not getting any meals here. No real meat anyways. The dwarves are locked inside the volcano like some type of sardines packed in a can. Maybe those old siegers actually were replaced by these 2 squads. The werewolves are going to keep their eye and maws primed and ready to watch and eat us all year round, and they'll take shifts if they have to. Okay, well, I was looking around the fort doing a little bit of cleanup work, and I noticed that there's some stuff just laying on the edge here. I mean, normally this is where my fortifications are, so seeing like an arm here and a weapon here kind of threw me off. I was wondering, did this wall get broke out? Why is there body parts on it? So looking at it, you know, there's a rotten, a rotten left upper arm. That's definitely not a dwarf name, not a pet name, that's a snake man name. And on this one there's a mica bolt. Well, right here there's a rotten giant cave swallow mutilated corpse. And an exploded, I mean literally gibbed and exploded snake man. There's the cave swallow's head, it popped off, the snake man's head popped off. Kind of a weird, well, not weird, but an awesome series of events happened to put the snake cave swallow man right there in itty-bitty pieces. Checking the combat log, you can see the last 2 things that we had going to combat was Jeff Major and the giant cave swallow. Well, Jeff, in all of his glory, shot one flying mica bolt. He shot a, just, a regular stone bolt. It hit the cave swallow in the right lower leg and chipped through the bone. The cave swallow freaked out, lost its shit, and just spiraled out of control. It gave into the pain, quit flapping its wings, and quit flying. And with all the weight of its armor and its rider on it, it fell. Who knows how many Z levels down. It crash landed in our barracks and exploded and blew apart. So Jeff Major, congratulations, you are an anti-aircraft gunner in Shove Copper here, and you downed one of the aerial foes who was buzzing around our volcano here, and sprayed his gooey, delicious snake man blood all over the place. I think this might even be a part of him. No, that's cockroach remains, roach remains. So yeah, that's, the most action that most of these dwarfs have seen, was watching this cave swallow crash into the ground. Pretty awesome. We've claimed it all now, and they're picking up the pieces, picking up all the arrows laying around here. Let's take a look and see what's going on around the fortress. I've got, let's see, the dogs here set to be trained. We're going to start training war animals for all of the military. I want everyone who's going to be on patrol on the surface out here to have at least one war pet with them. Whenever the drawbridge goes down, I don't think I'm going to station anyone outside. Well, probably won't station anyone out there. When the drawbridge goes down, I'm going to station the dwarfs back here. I'll have like 3 or 4 squads activated. They won't be training, they'll just be stationed and standing here. Occasionally I may send a squad out here and then claim a large batch of items. So we'll have, like, let's say I wanted to claim the items here. I'll station maybe a squad of dwarfs right here and maybe another squad over here. And then once we claim it, civilians will start streaming through and we can pick up all this gear, sort it out. We can sell what we don't need. And we'll make little expeditions out there in small groups, just to kind of reclaim some of that crap that's out there. We're not going out there yet, though. Still want the dwarves to get trained a little bit better. I've also got a bunch of orders placed for copper and cobalt armor, because we are just swimming in the metal bars. We're up to 813 bars. Plenty of zinc. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Maybe goblets or something. But we got 388 copper, which I'm just going to turn into cheap metal armor for now. I'm going to use cobalt and the iron, the harder metals. I'm going to turn those into weapons. That way we can just, actually cut through stuff instead of having our weapons glance off and bounce off of everything. Obsidian swords do not quite cut it, and copper swords don't either. They're just soft and flimsy. There are ghosts flying around too, actually. Let's see. There was a ghost over here, just floating in the walls. There's Sergei, there's Bosir, there's Ernst McUnicorn, he's organizing an armored demonstration. Ronald McDonald. There's Mage Reborn Teethwork, the Horde Master. Calrog Man's there, Ernst McSneaky, Ernst McIonized, Slaxer, Ernst McJealousnark. There's Raidsoft. They're all training down there, just telling stories, chatting it up, occasionally whispering about the ghost that flies around through here. He's not one of our ghosts, he is a caravan guard. And I think he just likes to spy on us, see what he's missing out on in his ghostly form. Still mining out all this ore here, just chasing it along. Gonna be mining out this right here. This is hematite, the red stuff. And I think this darker stuff is, there's tetrahedrite, hematite, there's more native copper here. I'm not going to mine that out though. I don't need any more copper. And I did miss the play being put on, the drama. I found out that though, whenever you schedule it, it's only one dwarf that goes and does it. Nobody comes and watches, which is highly unfortunate. Let's see. We got Variax up there right now performing a comedy. He's dancing around on stage doing some type of sketch comedy, I guess. He's practicing for himself right now. I guess I could also, this is kind of an idea for maybe a future fortress or something. Have these theaters and then have chairs and tables. That way dwarves would actually be standing around, kind of looking like ambient, like they actually cared. They'd come in and eat and have dinner and then walk in and out while people performed skits and plays. That might be something fun to do. I don't know if I'll get around to doing it in this fortress or not, though. Well, other than that, not a whole lot going on in the fortress. It is 15th Granite, early spring, population of 111. Just doing maintenance work along the tunnels, making sure that they don't get blocked up by trees, chopping all the trees down, mining out ore. Just slowly shaping things around the fortress. I'm gonna let the dwarfs get back to it. And keep our eye on the werewolves out there. Okay, well, we've been invaded by another beast, another monster. This time it sprung forth from Revocane's loins once more. Revocane, you've got Merrick Kane, baby, still clutched to your beard here, and you just squeezed out Kogan City Chucked. Let's take a look at this baby here. Kogan City Chuck. The father is Thomas Merrick, the mother is Revocane, and he's got two older brothers, Thomas Kane and Merrick Kane. I'm not sure what we should name this third baby. We've already used up. I want to kind of keep the last name Kane going. You could be not Kane. How about, we've already used Thomas, already used the Merrick. I guess you could be Merrick Kane. No, we've already got Merrick Kane. Fuck. This is difficult. coming up with all these damn baby names. You'd think it'd be easier just mixing two people's names together to come up with something, but damn. Okay, well, I think that this baby's name then will be, how about Revorick? Pretty dumb. Revorick baby? There you go. Actually, hang on. Revorick Kane baby. There we go. That's like 10 times better. Revorick Kane baby. So grow up big, grow up strong, become one of our awesome dwarven heroes. Take after your older brothers and actually survive. And, you know, we have one more baby that we also need to name. I did get in contact with Dion. And, where are your babies at? We still have Dumont Ashterzild here, who needs a title. And Dion said he wanted the baby named Maximi. So you're gonna be Maximi, baby. Maximi, baby. I think I spelled that right. Let's see. Max-I-me, baby. There we go. So they got all the children running around the fortress named now. And, they can kill puppies. Yeah, they're killing puppies too. Kind of thinning the animal herd a little bit. Removing all those little exotic pets that we don't need. The cute little puppies and kittens that don't do anything for the fortress. We're chopping their heads off and turning them into soap. So I'm gonna let the dwarfs get back to standing around and doing nothing. The military can keep training. And our lovely civilians can keep popping out little babies for us. It is 18th Granite, early spring. A population of 112. Wonderful. We've got another Forgotten Beast here to test the might of some of our military. The Forgotten Beast Tiao Huang has come. A gigantic blob composed of snow. It has a spiral shell and it has a bloated snowy body. Beware of its webs. So let's see. He's down here on the edge of the map. Let's see. There's dead bodies there. Is he on... I don't think he's on a level we can reach. I think that this is actually the cavern level that is sealed off. Yep, it's sealed off, so unless he can fly, which I don't think he can. Nope, just a body in a shell. So we've got another beast in the Forgotten Beast Zoo down there. At some point we're going to open up that cavern level here and send out squads to do fourth. And, you know, I guess just it's going to be some type of huge royal rumble of Forgotten Beasts. They'll be swarmed by, hopefully by the time we get to it, who knows, 10, 20 Forgotten Beasts on that level. That'd be a dream. Probably more like 5. We only have, I think, 3 right now. And that's 3 with this one, so yeah, total of 3. Calrog Man stumbles backwards. Jello Snark thrusts his battle axe at his head. He deftly dodges to the side. So our military is training. And everything is good in the fort. It is 24th Granite, 1083 early spring. A quick minor update here. We've got a new artifact for our nobles to drool over. Trent Reznor's created Kim Sorkel, a spaniel bone ring. Let's get a closer look at that. It's called the Entrance of Metal. And it's valued at 1,200 dwarf bucks. Pretty basic, actually. This is a spaniel bone ring. All crafts dwarfship is of the highest quality. Maybe they won't be drooling over it. It's an entry-level nobles artifact for the minor nobles amongst our population here. It is 8th Fell Site, 1080 spring, 1083 late spring, and yeah, just a small artifact, nothing big. Once again, we've got another siege that's arrived at our doorsteps, another vile force of darkness. Looks like it's more werewolf replacements coming in. We've got one squad to the east there, another one to the north, another one to the northwest. We still have, let's see, I think those might actually be it then. And that squad there, another squad to the southeast. So the 2 squads that were over here to the south and to the west packed up and left, and they were replaced with another fresh batch of werewolves. And there's some illithid dust there. So, you know, like usual, it's too dangerous to step outside yet. Woe be to any merchants or migrants who arrive. It's 19th Felsite, late spring, and we're still hiding like cowards in our volcano. Well, we had a casualty in the hospital. I mean, I guess it's probably for the best that he died, since he was going to be paralyzed his entire life anyways, but it still irritates me because, Z-Hall, you're probably going to die too, starving and dehydrated. We'll claim the body here. But, of course, all the dwarfs were busy training, smoothing down floors and stuff for a long enough period of time that they said, you know what, fuck the people in the hospital. We're going to let them starve to death. We're going to let them dehydrate. We don't care about them. So, now they're stealing your stuff, and they're going to lock you away in a cold stone tomb. Who's carrying your body? Looks like Triple H at 10, Ring Twig. He picks up your scrawny carcass and begins dragging you along the floor. He doesn't even pay you any respect. Most of the dwarfs around here seem to be lacking any empathy. Z-Hall, let's see. Your dog is standing beside you. Or wait, your cat is. Your cat continues to bring you varmint pieces. I think this is a roach. The firefly remains. The firefly just lays on the traction bench, glowing a light glow. Seems to be matching your heart rate. We'll see which burns out first, you or the firefly. You might actually live a little bit longer. Besides the hospital fiasco going on, is somebody bringing you water yet? There's Z Lunatic to know he's going to go attend a meeting. He skirts by your bed and doesn't even throw you a glance. There's Lum the Mad. He looked over at you for half a moment, and then he saw a sock laying there. A bloody, crusty sock that had been pried off of Rar's body and thrown on the bed, and he picks it up and begins just walking away, pleased with himself. Wedge and Ronald McDonald are sparring. And Mary Kane, baby, you've grown to become a child. We'll find out how old you are, and then I'll remove your baby tag at some point. Your children are growing up, pretty much unimpeded in the fortress here. The caverns are completely safe for them, for the most part, unless they somehow stumble face first into an olm that's managed to sneak in, crawled out of the water. We really only have to worry about the occasional water wildlife. And, yeah, we've had a couple things crawling out of the water, like there's an olm there. And Edgar grows attached to a short sword, but there's an olm there, and we've killed some cave crocodiles that have crawled out of the water. But soon indeed, I've already decided that before, well, actually no, we'll wait for spring. I'm saying this right now, spring, 1084, we're going outside. We're going to lower the drawbridge, and we're going to send our military expedition out to clean up this front, all this debris here. We're going to seal this off, well, not seal it off, but guard it with troops, and begin picking up all this stuff, smelt it down, put the large cloth stuff in bins, and get ready to sell it off. Because I know the merchants are going to be arriving all year round once we get this road secure. There's 24 volunteers, Umbra towns, practicing his archery. He's a skilled marks dwarf, and he's eager to put all of his years of training to the test. We'll have archers lined up along here just in case anything does squeeze through. Well, maybe not. I still don't know how we're gonna send the military out there. We'll probably just wing it. So yeah, we'll come back. I'm gonna let the dwarfs get back to training, let them get back to work, and hopefully they don't allow anyone else to starve to death in the hospital. But hey, we did get all these bedrooms smoothed down. Now we've got another wonderful forgotten beast that's arrived. The forgotten beast Nustestin Doug has come. An enormous feathered chameleon. It has a curling trunk and it has a gaunt appearance. Beware of its deadly spittle. And where is it? There it is. Nustestin, the Dungeons of Poison. He's got poisonous spit. And let's see, is there any way he can get to us? No, he is on our Forgotten Beast zoo level as well. Now, since he can spit, apparently, I think spit acts as a long-distance projectile, much like arrows. He may be able to pick off dwarfs. If you'll see this stack of arrows over here, there's Forgotten Beasts that occasionally they come up here and just stand and peer down to where the dwarfs are working down below and just watch them from the darkness. Well, we've got some, you know, keen-eyed archer dwarfs that stand around. One of them is Shatari, and they just pluck arrows away at the Forgotten Beast. Haven't managed to kill one of them yet, but they have injured them. If we can shoot at them, that means they can shoot back at us, right? Pretty simple logic there. So if this Forgotten Beast does start standing above us and picking us off with spittle, we'll have to break into the zoo and go try to kill this rogue Forgotten Beast element that has arrived. And Wedge, he's grown attached to a cobalt short sword. So that's all that's going on in Shove Copper right now. It's on 22nd Limestone, 1083 early autumn. And the military's training. The military's partying too. And the dwarves are just diligently working away. It's about half a year until we decide to put the bridge down and claim the outside land for our own once more. All of that stuff out there is going to have to be cleaned up. The trade lanes are going to have to be opened. I think I need to start making some bins. Yay, another baby's been born into the fortress here. It's 25th Sandstone, mid-autumn, and Dion's popped out another one. Let's see, Dion the 4th rock sculpture is there, training away on the training dummy with his sword. And he's got Maxime, baby, clutched onto his back, and he just popped out Stodor and Paged Weavers here. Poor Stodor, born to a widow. His father was Ernest McHatchet, who died assaulting that damn extract or dust beast, that deadly dust beast, whatever. And this baby worships Godum, the nightmare god, Arist, Death Warren Fortress, and Dolek, associated with thunder. Pretty much, let's see. I want to check out, oh damn, I can't see who, yeah I can. Let's say the parent McHatchet worshipped Godum and Dolek, so he got those two from him, and Dion worships Arist and Dolek, so you got Arist from your mother. Now, I already got the other name for the baby Maxime from Dion. I'm gonna name this baby, even though I'm already dead in the game. I think that this is gonna be Arist well, I'm not sure now. PlumpHelmet. There we go. PlumpHelmet, baby. PlumpHelmet, baby. There we go. In memory of your long-lost and dead and forgotten father, you can carry part of his namesake into battle if we make it that long. I'm still not entirely sure how much longer this fortress is gonna last. I know it hasn't been much time in the game. I mean, I think each hour-long video that I make is only like half a year, maybe a year at most. But yeah, we're getting ready to go out the front of this volcano here. It's not going to be too much longer, and that worries me, because we've seen what's out there. I know I've talked about it. I know I've talked about it up and down, video after video. But it's coming. And I can only hope we're prepared. Got another trinket to add to our artifact stockpile. Metal Slime Hunt III. You've stepped forward and created a great artifact for our vaults here. It is Ashteshma's Torish Zamath, a pure iron amulet. And let's see how much heart and soul you poured into it. It's called Mess Fungus, the Crown of Venom, valued at 37,200 dwarf bucks. This is a pure iron amulet. All crafts dwarf ships of the highest quality. It is decorated with cave spider silk and encircled with bands of cow leather. This object menaces with spikes of tower cap and marble. On the item is an image of nail points, the slate flute, and pure iron. And on the item is an image of thread and chrysocolla. So it's valued. It's got a whole lot of value attached to it. It doesn't have much history or anything, but it is exquisitely crafted. We've never seen an amulet of such high crafts dwarfship. It's definitely going to be a legend for the trade of nuts. It is 15th Timber, 1083 late autumn, and yep, you know what time it is. I'm going to let the dwarfs get back to whatever it is they're doing. I don't even pay attention to them anymore. I'm basically just letting them run around and train and do whatever they so desire for the time being. So yeah, have fun, dwarves. Okay, well, we've got another baby born into the fortress here. It was born to Lockman III, and it is Lord Manthorn, baby. I've already given it a name. The parents are, the mother is Lockman, and the father is Lord Blackthorn, and it has an older brother, Lord Lockthorn, baby. So, congratulations, Lockman. You've pumped out another child into the fortress here. Perhaps you can use him as some type of meat shield when the time comes. It is 9th Moonstone. We're up to 113 dwarfs. And besides that little baby that's just entered our midst here, and the scattered traders that are waiting outside for our drawbridge to go down. All these traders, you know, I want to put the drawbridge down. I want to let the orcs inside. I want to let Nishalim come and park their wares. Hey, Firetoe baby, you've grown up to be a bigger baby. But, you know, I want to let all of our friends inside the volcano here, because they're just going to die out there. But at the same time, I can't do it. Our military's not yet prepared. It'll be an instant slaughter. You know what? No, because they've been waiting out there for quite some time. So if I did let the drawbridge down, they would stream in, and then, you know, before I could even blink, they'd be ready to go and ready to leave. So I'm still gonna hang on to my schedule. We're still gonna wait until 1084. We're gonna wait until spring. Maybe. Yeah, spring. And then the drawbridge is going down, our military is going active. And we're gonna guard the entrance. It's live or die time. It's coming down to that. I'm tired of talking about it. Unless something happens between now and 1084, you can assume the next update will be mobilizing our military and getting ready to see the outside world and actually claim it. Hopefully to hang on to it. We can build some buildings out there. Yeah, see, the merchants are getting ready to leave. It's best if we just let them stay out there. It's best if we just let the dwarfs get back to working.